The ocean around the islands is no joke. Even seasoned beachgoers will find conditions that quickly humble them here. But the beach is the main activity for almost everyone in Hawaii. If you're unfamiliar with the ocean, or you have little ones that need close supervision, this can complicate things. Dodging waves and worrying about currents and tides turns what should be a relaxing experience into an anxiety-ridden ordeal. Luckily, each island has a few spots that are almost always a safe bet when it comes to ocean conditions. Of course, finding a parking spot might be an issue, but that's another topic. Now, here are a few user-friendly beaches across the islands where you can usually have a worry-free time. Our first stop is Lidgate Beach Park on the island of Kauai. Located just south of the Wailuku River, Lidgate Beach Park is one of the most user-friendly beaches to swim on the island. It has a boulder-enclosed pond that allows water and fish to come in, but it keeps the ocean's force out. There's even a keiki pond, which is shallower. Oh, keiki, by the way, means kids, so this is a good pond if you're traveling with children. The facilities and amenities at Lidgate are plentiful. Several picnic areas, large patches of grass, shade trees, an oceanside walking path, campground, restrooms, 2 nice playgrounds, showers, and lifeguard tower. They're all available. Plus, there are those 2 marvelous boulder-enclosed ponds. These ponds are nearly always safe to swim. However, I feel like I should mention that after a heavy rain, they should be avoided. By the way, weekends at Lidgate can usually be very busy, so if you're planning on visiting, try to do it during the week. Next up, on Oahu, is Kuhio Beach. It's also known as the Ponds. So this entire beach here is known as Waikiki Beach. Maybe you've heard of it. But different stretches of Waikiki Beach have different names. This section in question, Kuhio Beach, is probably one of the most favored parts of the beach in Waikiki. Kuhio has concrete walls forming 2 separate ponds, perfect for kids and those skittish about swimming in the open ocean. This stretch of beach has been a favorite for generations and is often ranked as one of the best on the island. Now, even though all of Waikiki Beach is very sandy, the nearshore waters often have lots of rocks and reef that can conspire to attack your feet. Smart beachgoers wear water or reef shoes. On Maui, there's a beach we call Vava'u Point, or Sprecklesville Beach. Now, this beach goes by several names, some more accurate than others. It's technically the far west end of Baldwin Beach, but it's sometimes referred to as Sprecklesville Beach, though there's several stretches of sand that can claim that name. The defining landmark is Vava'u Point on the west end. Now, to most residents, it's known as Baby Beach. There's a bench of lithified sand, sandstone, near the water's edge that provides some protection for keiki and nervous swimmers. Well, it's the North Shore Baby Beach. There's actually another baby beach in West Maui. Now, overall, we have mixed feelings about this one. On the plus side, it's one of the more user-friendly beaches on the island. It's a long, very attractive beach with unusually firm sand that's deserted most of the time during the week. Plus, there's the expansive views of the North Coast. On the negative side, currents and winds are usually dependable companions all day long, especially in the afternoon. The water is also a bit cloudy, and it's become even more popular with dog owners looking for a safe place for their pooch to swim. That last bit wouldn't normally bother us. Too often we've noticed people letting their pups run wild and failing to, pick up after them. There's a great beach called Vavaole Beach on the Big Island. Now, this is our favorite tide pool area on the west side of that island. The instantly accessible sand beach is cut off from the ocean by a large tide pool that offers warm swimming when the surf is too high elsewhere. There are restrooms and showers here, making it popular with local families who bring their keiki to play in the most protected area. The largest pool, which is mostly sand-lined, is best near high tide most of the year, but only best at low tide if the surf is really cranking. The other less protected tide pool is better at low tide. Now, a water channel in the lava closer to the restrooms can be a fun place to wander in. In the late afternoon, you might want to pick up a pizza on your way out, bring the kids if you got them, and just watch the sunset. While these are just some of the great beach-going options, there are plenty more to see during your Hawaii vacation. If you want to get more information on beaches all across the islands, check out our guidebooks, apps, and our driving tours to find the beaches that best suit your vacationing style.